Hi guys, welcome to the Craft Beer channel. I'm down at Borough Market, one of the best food markets in the world, let alone England, let alone London. Why am I here? Food Meets Beer is being hosted here. That's an event which they're bringing down loads of amazing craft brewers to match their beers with the amazing food that we have here. I'll be helping out on the Lervig stand that weekend, and we're matched with a sandwich maker called Gastronomica. So I thought, I'll get a trial run in. I'm going to come down, I'm going to find all the best sandwiches in the market, I'm going to match them with some beautiful beers. Follow me. So I come down to Gastronomica. They're an Italian deli in the cover part of the market. I'm here with Pamela, who's going to whip up one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. It's a porchetta and roasted red pepper sandwich. Pamela, take it away. But while you do so, tell me about porchetta. What is it and where does this one come from?
Porchetta is a proper roasted pork that is made in the middle of Italy, in Umbria. They just round the whole pork with some herbs and fennel.
And how long is it roasted for? Because that's some serious crackling.
For a long time, like 8 hours.
8 hours? So where did the roasted peppers come from?
The peppers come from the south of Italy, from Basilicata.
These are so juicy. Like when I roast the pepper, it doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
What we need for this is something with a little bit of sweetness to go with those lovely sweet peppers, and there's something a little bit hoppy to cut right through the fatty meat. So conveniently, got right the thing in my pocket. This is Lervig's Hoppy Joe, which is an American red ale, brewed in Norway though, and it's got that biscuitiness that will go with the bread, but it's got the sweetness with the peppers, and of course it's got that hoppiness that's going to cut right through the really fatty porchetta. Don't come in too close. Does exactly what I thought. You get that lemoniness from the hop still coming through, but otherwise you just get that full-on sweetness from the malts and from the hubby. And I've made him feel angry because he can't drink at the moment. That is a beautiful match. Really, really lovely. Thank you so much for making it with us.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your beer, and we'll see you at Food Meets Beer.
Thank you.
Very much indeed. So now I'm at Roast Hog. They obviously make roast pork. Suffolk pork, about 5 hours it's roasted for, just behind me. But I've come a cropper because I don't know how to open a wax-topped beer while holding a sandwich. You have to bear with me. So what I've picked for this, it was a really obvious choice basically. Pork, apple go together like me and Brad. The sweetness cuts through the fattiness. And you get a lovely fruity kind of thing. And this is an Incassi, so this is a Belgian style triple that's had apples added to it. So it's really, really cloudy. And what you're going to get is that fruity ester that comes from the yeast, and a really ciderous kind of edge to it as well. It smells amazing. Here's my incredible sandwich. Look at that crackling. Just look at it. Incredible. Can't tell you how excited I am for this. That's just amazing. You wouldn't even really need the apple sauce because that does that job exactly, as well as cutting through that fatty meat really, really well. Sort of sinks through at the end, and then you get a little bit of fennel, which I think they must put on the pork as well. That's a really big finish to it. It's a beautiful, beautiful match. Obviously a cider would work just as well, but you don't want to do that, you want to drink a beer. And often a lot of Belgian ales got Belgian singles, have a little bit of that appley edge that might work as well. Cheers. So I've saved the best match till last. This is one of my own creations. I went around Borough Market and made up the ultimate sandwich. Take a look at this beauty. We've got some delicious, fruity, tangy, almost like mature cheddar kind of jambon, Iberico jambon from Spain. Then we've got some French Comté, 14 months old, smooth as you like, really nutty. And then we've got some fig jam, of course, because what sandwich shouldn't have fig jam in? Just have the sweetness that cuts through it. There's a lot going on there, so we had to pick a nice simple beer, because the sandwich is surprisingly complex for a British classic. So I've gone with a new brewery called Wimbledon. The brewer Derek used to work with Fuller's, so he's got a great pedigree. And what he's produced here is a special pale ale, slightly malty pale ale, loads of sort of fruit coming from the malt, from the yeast. Also a nice citrusy cut through. It's a really lovely beer. And that soft fruit edge is going to be amazing, almost sort of help out with the fig jam. That does just what you want it to do. It brings it all together at the end. It melts in with the fig jam, cuts through the cheese, and just sits with that kind of fruity meat. It's just stunning. If you ever make a ham sandwich and you've got about 20 quid in your back pocket, have this sandwich. So that has to be one of the tastiest episodes I've ever shot. I've got no idea how I'm going to fit in a post-shoot pint with our cameraman Alex. We'll find a way. But beer and sandwiches are just a match made in heaven. Every single thing that goes into a beer matches with something in a sandwich, whether it's hops cutting through the meat, malts going with sweet veg, or even just the yeast in the beer matching the bread. So I want you to tell me what your favourite beer and sandwich matches are. Put it in the comments box below. Tell us on Twitter @BeerChannel, because it's something I'm going to be experimenting with a lot more, and you may see some more episodes about it. Anyway, enjoy your sandwiches and your beers. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this Ninkasi. Cheers.